Sirius, and Draco. These three star systems in the Orion Nebula, you understand? Sirius A, B, the Lyran civilization, Andromeda, and what we call Draco star system, Draco's major or major Canis or whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? The dog star, Sirius, all that. These is where supposedly emissions of higher consciousness of beings came from, emitted into our dimension through sun. Our sun is connected to Sirius B. You know what I'm saying? The dark sun, the black sun, or whatever. And that gives off light particles of plasma here that creates life here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like master teachers like Bobby Hemming would always talk about the Sirius dog star connection. And then there's the ancient people or tribe in Dogon, Mali. They're called Dogon, the D-O-G-O-N, the Dogon tribe. Mm-hmm. And they're the ones that actually have a cosmology, and they knew about Sirius A, B, and how the constellations were all put together before we had telescopes like Hubble. They had this information, and their claim is that their ancestor, who was an extraterrestrial being from that, came to Earth and more or less taught them, you know what I'm saying, the knowledge of themselves and what and who and what they were, and them being, you know what I'm saying, designated descendants of them. So all this is also painted on the walls in ancient Kemet, you know what I'm saying? Well, we would, you know what I'm saying, falsely call Egypt, but Egypt in Greece means burnt black faces. It was a denotation of, at the time, giving the characteristic adjectives of people when other tribes of people met them. They would classify them based on their attributes. One of the main attributes was, of course, being more, was the compassion, and also not just the skin color of brown or maroon, but also the compassion of the actions of the ways of civilized beings. And that's what Moors were. Moors was an adjective word that meant love, amore. You know what I'm saying? Amore. You know what I'm saying? Amore. So a way of being was based on compassion and consciousness of a higher order. You know what I'm saying? That through architecture, how love is, you know what I'm saying, put in like, okay, a feeling or a wave pattern, right? Known as sacred geometry, gives off a certain sigil, a certain sign. It's also, you know what I'm saying, the signs of music, like the frequencies of music, they beam on the ground and through sand, and you can see a symbol come out of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All this type of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? That right there is known as Cymatica, C-Y-M-A-T-I-C-A. You know what I'm saying? That's the frequencies all around us. And you know that there's a wave that's all around us through frequency. We don't see it through the spectrum sometimes, but we can see patterns of this wave. You know what I'm saying? Mm. And in the computer world, the digital world, these waves come in what they call pixels or zeros and ones. You know what I'm saying? And these zeros and ones are allocations of space and energy. It's all about the energy of on and off. Then at the digital level, it's all about encompassing all different types of shapes and geometry that gives it its type of, you know what I'm saying, way of looking at it. So in our eyes, it's the same method. Our eyes have photonic, you know what I'm saying, light things that allow us to absorb light in our eyes, and we see an image of a picture, and that's the true love of God or the Most High is light, right? So having light and having the ability to see, right, and see in the dark, you become wisdom, especially when you see in the dark. What's the only animal that gets to see in the dark? An owl, right? Bats too, but an owl. You know what I'm saying? And now you know the owl is like one of the ancient signs of wisdom. You know what I'm saying?
Dark matter.
Yeah.
And I'm beginning to think
Dark
that's
matter.
the quantum.
The void.
You know
and you know how you can see this dark matter? Just close your eyes right now. And
Yeah,
when you see
exactly. Just close your eyes. That's it.
You see nothing but potential, because your thoughts become things. So whatever you focus on with your eyes closed is what you're going to focus on.
Now here's the hard part.
That'll end up coming reality.
The hard part is try and close your eyes and not think.